Goodness me, viewers, what on earth am I doing? Why have I got a Ferrari on this channel? So this is owned by Mr. Martin from JM on Cars. He's had this car for 5 years, got it in 2020, and you probably would have seen it on his channel many times. There's actually a recent video of this where he explains some of the sort of more niggling problems he's had with this car, which I'm not going to go into in too much detail because it's all explained very well by him. But this car has not been perhaps the most trouble-free car, but if you own a £70,000 Ferrari, and this is what this car is approximately worth, then maybe you don't expect that. So the 550 Maranello, which was beloved to Jeremy Clarkson back in the day, and in 1997 when he made Apocalypse Clarkson, his straight-to-video special, he said that this was the best handling car in the world. Which I asked James about that, and he said that yeah, it's not too bad. It's sort of probably up there, to be honest. One really weird thing about this car is how you open the boot. You'd think that perhaps you'd have, I don't know, a button on the key fob, you'd have a release on the outside. You don't have that. You have to go into the car and just open up this door. I love the way the glass drops, by the way, when you open it. And press this button all the way over here. That's the only way to get in the boot, viewers. That's all you get. The paintwork on this car is really good. James sort of says that there's bits he needs to do, but I can't really see anything, so there we go. The plate's actually appropriate for the year, because it's a 99 this car, and that's a 99 personal plate, so there we are. We've got quad exhaust tips on this. Engine's about 478 horsepower in this, which is not actually the most powerful car I've ever driven. Unfortunately, I can't drive this car today because I can't get insurance for it, but so we won't be going on the road in it, but we'll have a look at it anyway in the boot. Down here, you lift this up, we've actually got quite a lot of space under here. That is the toolkit in there, in this lovely little Ferrari pouch. You know, it's only a two-seater anyway, this car, so if you sort of look behind the seats here, you can see you've got this huge area for putting other stuff in there. You could have got these straps so you can tie things down, and unfortunately I don't think you can put anything inside there, which is a bit of a shame actually. It looks like you can, but I don't think so. This is actually a beige leather interior as well. I asked James what colour it was, he said it was beige, so I'm happy about that. It is. We've also got a 6-speed manual with a gated shift, which apparently is absolutely amazing. I might get in and just try the gear shift. Obviously I'm not going to drive it. We'll start it as well and just listen to the V12, but that does look pretty good. Also, this Becker sat-nav unit, Becker Traffic Pro, it does have a CD changer component as well. This is the same stereo that I used to have in my Rover 45 V6. I'm not even joking. That is actually what I had originally. I never really used it in there because I didn't have a code for it, but isn't that crazy? Somebody would fit this to a 45 V6. Right, I'm just going to move these bags out of the way, and then we'll have a sit down in the driver's seat. Yeah, so lovely day here where we are. James has gone out in my Nissan Sunny, which is a bit of a contrast from this. You can see the handbrake is down there. It's like on a Porsche 924 or something like that. So the car's done 108,000 miles, which I think is quite a high mileage for one of these, but obviously he's looked after it an awful lot. There's a lot of work he's done to this car. So on the dash, these switches have been refurbished. They do a similar thing to a Fiat Stilo actually, although they're not Fiat Stilo switches obviously, where the rubber coating, like on an Apple Newton, it sort of wears up, but that feels absolutely great. These have been redone at vast expense and they feel great. So we've got traction control off, sport mode, we've got fog light switches, reheated window, boot release, and then that's for the fuel filler flap. Of course we've got automatic climate control in here, and the electric mirror switches do seem quite familiar. I can't remember what car this little switch is off. There's somebody maybe tell me in the comment section. And we've got an ashtray because, you know, it's an Italian car from the 1990s, because of course so we do. And then lots and lots of lovely switches. The dashboard is covered actually in leather, It's not beige over at the top, I mean, I prefer that, but you know, we can't have everything, can we? So gauges there, we've got clock and then a fuel gauge. I thought it would go to benzene now, but it doesn't. Then we've got oil temperature in Fahrenheit for some reason. We've got oil pressure, and then we've got water temperature in Fahrenheit again. And the speed of it goes up to, thank you autofocus, goes up to 220 miles an hour, and a rev counter that goes up to 10,000 RPM, although I don't think you'll be going up right that far. You don't want to damage this lovely V12 engine. Interior is beautiful. The vents here actually have this way that you can just turn them like this, which is really nice. It feels really nicely damped. I don't know why, but I felt like a Ferrari interior wouldn't feel very high quality, because I've never really sat in one before, but they do. And that is great. That's the bonnet release. We'll have a look under the bonnet in a second. And then we've got some absolutely tiny, tiny door pockets. Really tiny door pockets. And then there is also a little release to get out, and there are the window switches just on here. Steering wheel feels good. There's no controls actually for the stereo on here at all. There aren't any, which is a bit of a shame. Even these indicator stalks do feel nice and bespoke and solid, which is good when you're paying all this money for a car. Obviously, it was much more than, I think, 70 grand even new. Glove box in there. It's actually a reasonable size. I might see if my secret mid nuggets will fit in there actually. And yeah, it's a nice beige leather headlining as well. I mean, what more do you need in life with a beige leather headliner? Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, it's really comfortable in here. I can see why James likes this car so much. I understand you've got a nice driver's footrest in here. Pedals feel good. I mean, I don't know if I drive quite in this position myself. Just feel the clutch all the way down. Actually, that would be fine for me. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? This. It's such a shame that I can't get insurance cover for this. I mean, it's quite understandable. We're like Group 50 and things like that, but. Yeah, hopefully at one point in my life I'll get to drive an actual Ferrari. That'd be nice. But today is also still a good day, because we get to sit in here and just dream, don't we? Right, viewers, the moment I've been waiting for a long time. Oh. Wow. Yeah, well, we can't do too much of this because it might annoy sort of people in this area with lots of noise, but just listen to this, or just get out and go around the back and have a listen to the exhaust. Wow. I mean, that sounds amazing even when it's standing still. I think this car is supposed to do 199 miles an hour, which is just bonkers, and 0 to 60 in about 4.2 seconds apparently, which makes it well, the fastest car that I haven't driven. There she is, viewers. Mighty 5.5 litre V12 generating 478 horsepower. Goodness me, this looks complicated. Apparently a cam belt is £1,700 in this. It's actually not as bad as in our Audi V8, but you know, don't necessarily think that this is going to be a cheap and easy car to run. Obviously James has spent a lot of money on this car and getting it right, but that looks glorious. Why don't we just start her up in a second, and we'll just see how that actually sounds with the bonnet open. There we go, viewers. Listen to that. Oh, that's good. Fantastic. Anyway, there's lots of videos on James's channel where you can hear what it sounds like when it's moving and things. I think I'm going to turn the engine off. I don't want to waste petrol. But one thing I have noticed over there, the battery's actually under there. It's in a conventional position. It's not in the boot or anything like that, which is interesting, isn't it? These seat controls. Yeah, I mean, it would be easy to get comfortable in this, wouldn't it? I love the mats as well. In fact, the whole kind of thing with this beige leather interior and the Rosso Corsa paintwork. It's just a work of art, really, this. See, designed by Pininfarina. You'd expect that, wouldn't you? Still just trying to get over the fact that James has let me loose with this car, and I'm like, you know, I'm unable to drive it. He did offer me a chance to do that if I could get the insurance, which is very kind of him. You know, I don't know many other people who would allow others to do that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a delightful thing. Don't think for a minute though, viewers, that we're going to be sort of entirely changing the sort of things we normally do on my channel just because I've got to film one Ferrari ever. We're still going to go back to more modest things, but it is absolutely incredible. So thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below. Obviously you can look at JM on Cars for more information about this lovely Ferrari, and we shall see you again very soon for something a bit different.